concerning. The announcement for the White House will be today. What's your reason on Cody Garbrandt? I think his wrestling is solid. I think he's a quicker fighter overall on the feet. Footwork's going to be fine. I think he'll be able to make it a little bit frustrating for Long Zhao here. There we go, the chat. I think I might have accidentally put that it was for kids on YouTube. You love my shoes. I don't really show them, but okay. Love my streams. Thank you. Appreciate you, my guy. There we go. The chat on YouTube is open. So if you guys want to watch on YouTube, YouTube's also available. And we got a Galaxy already from Cooper to start off the live stream. What a freaking legend this guy Cooper is, bro. Appreciate you, my guy Cooper. Thank you so much, man. Quick thoughts on Azamat, though, the professional Mirzakhanov. How you doing, Food Reacts? He's going to win on UFC 327. What about Rosas Jr.? I think he's going to get completely walked. I'm surprised Font's the underdog in this fight. He's a much better boxer. He's much more tenured overall. He's a good, pretty decent takedown defense. I think Vince Morales putting him in bad positions is a very bad look for Rosas. Who do you think headlines White House? John Jones versus Alex Pereira. Do you think Ilya Islam is happening? No. Who do you think is going to get the finish? I think Fernandez could, but I'd be surprised. I'd be shocked, to be honest. I think Tobias will get a submission. I think Tumen Dembrell will get a finish. I think Johnson will get a finish. And I think all, if not like 4 of the 5 fights on the main card will be finishes. How hyped am I? Look, I know it's not the biggest of names, but I think the fights on this card are going to be insane. How is John Jones headlining? Doesn't he have arthritis? He could still fight with arthritis. It's not like he tore his knee in half. You can still fight with arthritis. What's going on, Matthew? You don't think Fernandez wins by knockout? I think it's possible. I'm not entirely, certain on it, but what was my record last week? 11-2 with 5-0 in the top 5. But one of our top 5 predictions this week is no longer happening. You think they strip Tom for the Jones-Alex? I don't know. That's what I have no clue on. I don't know if it's going to be interim or if it's going to be that, but it'll be weird. Did I hear about the... Yes, I did see the movement on the Dober fight. It's pretty interesting. No clue, Food Reacts. I don't know. It's pretty interesting what's going on with the Bruno stuff. The Bruno stuff is weird, man. The Bruno stuff is very weird. Kaio by knockout. Very possible, because RDR kind of forces the occasion. You know what I mean? RDR forces an occasion. And then you're going to have to, reckon it. You know what I mean? Still on the fence, but everyone seems to be going to max. Not everybody. Not everybody. The ball knowers. The ball knowers have Charles. Zhao not winning, no sir. Charles by submission. He's going to destroy him in the clinch. He's going to out-grapple him big time. A lot of the exchanges are going to reach in the clinch big time. Reason for Font. Better at distance, better boxer overall, much more explosive. Not more explosive, but definitely a much better striker. It's your boy. Thank you for the heart. Me appreciate you for the gift, my guy. No, RDR is not going to beat Bahalio. How do you see the entire Max Charles fight going? I think Max is better at distance. I think he's better at covering his distance, separating at distance. He's quicker at distance. Your main card's 1 of 6. Well, there are 5 fights on it. You're already getting your math wrong on 2 different occasions. Do not put anything on my main card. That is not what I'm here for. I don't know anything when it comes to that stuff. Been watching me before 1K followers. Appreciate you, my guy. Means the world. Oliveira BMF. Yes, sir. What fight got canceled? Jung Young Lee versus Gaston Bolaños. Feel Rosas gets fraud check today. What's up, KMT? How you doing, my guy? YouTube's got people in here already. Fernandez by what? Knockout is possible. I think decision. We'll see, though. We're about to get Luke Fernandez versus Rodolfo Bellato. SFI, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What's your actual name? Simola, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It is fully on Paramount again. It's always going to be on Paramount. Yeah, Font's going to batter him. It's not a fight night. It's on the, it's UFC 326. It's a numbered event. I can't wait for this White House card, man. I can't wait to see what they announce, whether I'm going to rip into it into shreds or I'm going to be freaking, talking highly on it. I can't wait to give my predictions on it. I can't wait to go over the entire UFC fight, UFC White House card, man. How do you feel about Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley? I think Brady's going to completely out-grapple him big time. We're going to be live for the entire fight card. I might go off of live in an hour for like 15, 20 minutes. But outside of that, we'll be live for the entire card, the entire main card, almost every single fight in that card. We may just miss one fight. Vartan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We'll be commentating the entire card. We'll be talking to you guys the entire card in the chat as well. So make sure you guys click that follow button if you guys like daily MMA live streams, content, etc. We're the most active and consistent MMA content you'll get every single day on both YouTube and TikTok. So subscribe to the YouTube, follow the TikTok, and let's get going with the commentary here on Fernandez versus Rodolfo Bellato. I'm not going to show the fight. That's illegal. I'd be put in federal prison. That is not something I'd ever do. However, I will commentate it and talk about it with you guys. It is live. Yes, sir. You're nervous for Charles, but I got him by round 2 sub. Trust it. Trust it. Guy out there. Get a grip. Here we go. Here we go. First fight of the night. Can you count when it starts so I can sync up? Yeah, so if you guys want to sync up your streams, thank you, Callum. Appreciate you, my guy. It means the world. If you guys want to sync up your streams with mine, go ahead and do it. I'm going to announce it right now on the, 453, 452, 451. You can join the YouTube to sync it up. 450, 449 of round 1 of Bellato and Fernandez. And Fernandez immediately an overhand right and a knee inside the clinch. Bellato slower to start. We'll see how this goes. Fernandez, the favorite, more explosive fighter. Between the two, good leg kick right now. I have Rob Font over Rosas. You can literally see right next to me what my predictions are. I don't know why you're asking that. Come on, man. Jab for Fernandez. Right hand for Fernandez, jumping in. A little bit out of range. Bellato gets out of the way. Jab for Fernandez. Another jab for Fernandez. Good right hand lands for Fernandez. Catches Bellato coming in. Another uppercut inside the clinch. That collar tie and the clinch are working for Fernandez early. Bellato covering up early. Doesn't like the damage. Needed the body for Fernandez. Just active early for Fernandez. Couple left hands in the clinch against the cage. He's keeping it active. Trying to go for a takedown. Bellato has double underhooks. Needed the body for Fernandez. A couple right hands to the body for Bellato, though. Very active from both guys. Oh, nice right hand for Fernandez off the break of the clinch. He's getting Bellato thinking a little bit more. Bellato circles back into the middle, away from the cage. Right hand to the body, left hand up top for Fernandez. Misses the left, though. Right hand just partially skids for Fernandez. Good jab coming in for Fernandez there. Good little body work for Bellato. Little left hook to the body. Mindful Flow, thank you for the follow. Why not Dober? He's way too hittable. The Propolic fight looked horrible for him. I actually thought he lost the fight. Good jab for Fernandez there. Another good jab for Fernandez. Johnson, way more explosive. Better encounters. Big right hand for Luke Fernandez. Good jab as well. And another big right for Fernandez. That right hand is landing big time. Bellato is pretty durable, though. Two big uppercuts in the clinch there again. With the collar tie for Fernandez. Bellato lands a good jab, catching Fernandez coming in. When are the prelims starting? We're literally watching it right now. My stream is currently 256, 255, 254, 53, 52, 51. Jab for Bellato, a little bit out of range. Fernandez landing big time early. Plenty of right hands, couple uppercuts. Low kick right there for Bellato. Good teep to the body for Bellato. Left hook entry for Fernandez. Doesn't really get it open. Oh, Bellato drops him with the left hook. Fernandez is down. Fernandez is down. He's hurt. Bellato unloading. Fernandez trying to get up. Big shots for Bellato. Shots to the back of the head for Bellato. And the fight is over. Oh my God, we lost the first fight on the card. Rodolfo Bellato just knocked out Luke Fernandez inside the pocket with the left hook. Fernandez was dominating the fight and gets caught with the left hook. Oh my God. We're 0-1. That's great. That's great. That's great. We started 0-1 last card. We finished 11-2. There is no watch along in the Discord. No. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Literally first fight of the night. Whooped. Beautiful left hook by Bellato as Fernandez goes back into that collar tie. Was literally dominating the fight, and he gets caught. Insane. Insane. Was dominating the fight, and then just gets caught. Will Charles walk Max down? Absolutely. Fernandez did lose it in 3 minutes. These are my predictions. Yes, we've lost the first one of the night. Bad news. Good news is we lost the first one of the night last week and went 11-2, which literally has no association with this card, but nonetheless. That was insane. That was insane. Appreciate you, my guy, JJ. Here's another great fight with everyone. Let's hope the rest of the fights go our way. Thanks for hosting, DB. Appreciate you, JJ, my guy. All love. One punch, left hook, just drops him. Insane. Insane. Bellato was getting whooped, too. Bellato was quite literally getting whooped. And then he just, first round knockout, just like that. Already sick, by the way. There are going to be a lot of finishes on this card. There are going to be a lot of finishes on this card. One shot, left hook, little ground upon after. What do I think the White House event will be? The one I'm like 100% certain on is John Jones, Alex Pereira. That's what I'm certain on. That's some people saying Charles is the lightweight GOAT if he beats Max today. I think it's delusion. Outright delusion. Why not Dober? He's way too slow right now. He's getting hit way too much, way too slow. His chin is withering big time. I think Michael Johnson's much more explosive on the inside. That's how it goes. What a knockout by Bellato, man. What a knockout. UFC fighter fought the most demons, Michael Johnson or Dober? Michael Johnson has definitely fought the much better level comp. 100%. The White House card, I think, gets announced at the beginning of the main card. I would assume somewhere around there. What a great start to the card. We're already losing. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Bellato's getting whooped, getting pieced, and he finally gets a win in the UFC after a bit. White House announcement is going to be during this card. It's not just today, it's during the card. Oh, wow, we're actually interviewing Bellato. We're trying to get through this time. I mean, to be fair, we have another hour. It's not that bad. We have 2 fights in an hour. It's not the worst thing in the world. DR is going to win too? Nah, he's not going to. Tobias is going to win. First fight of the night, we lose. So apart from the White House card announcement, that's what I'm saying, bro. Make sure you guys click that follow button. I'll be posting a TikTok as soon as that White House card gets announced as well. TR61 MMA, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Follower number 7 on the live stream. When do you guys think the announcement will happen? Probably main card-ish. Hinders, thank you for the heart. Me appreciate you, my guy. Cut Fernandez. He was looking good. He just got caught. He got caught. He was looking good. Watch all the underdogs win. That'd be hilarious. What does DBM stand for? Your guess is as good as mine. I literally don't have anything solidified for that. Everyone's saying it's going to be disappointing. Said the same thing about 300. We were proven wrong. No. No. For the main card for UFC 300, that was kind of disappointing. The fights were sick, but in terms of what you could have put on, yeah, I think it's kind of disappointing. Jordan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The White House card's already disappointing for it being only like 6 to 7 fights. Only 2 title fights on there as well is pretty disappointing. Jordan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Follower number 8 on the live stream. If you're including Ally Quinta and Michael Johnson in Khabib's resume and trying to elevate that as like something huge, that's your first problem. Alfie, thank you for the follow. Follower number 9 in the live stream. How do you have Ferreira winning? The same way he won the first time. Swear if Derek Lewis is one of these fights, we're doomed. Nah, he's not. Derek Lewis is not going to be in the White House card, boys. They're not putting a heavyweight fight on the White House card that's not a championship fight. One more person to click the follow button for the first 10 followers on this live stream. Will be live for the entire fight card. I don't know what Stadium Live is. So no. If Max wins, do you think he's top 15 all time? I already have him top 15 all time. Who's going to be main event if you think? John Jones, Alex Pereira, main event of the White House. No, it's not my initials, JJ. What is this? What is this? Flying Jets from Cooper. Oh my God. A giant. Cooper has sent. Cooper's an all-time legend with these gifts, man. Deacon, thank you for the follow. Follower number 10 in the live stream. Cooper just sent a Galaxy and Flying Jets, which is 5 galaxies. What a freaking legend. W. Cooper in the chat, boys. W. Cooper in the chat. What a freaking animal. RDR's not going to win. Charles is going to get TKO'd. How do well him. What a statement that is. Luke Fernandez sold your, unlucky. That's why you shouldn't be doing that stuff, man. Don't be a degenerate. When exactly is the announcement for the White House card? It's during the card. I don't know exactly when. I think main card. Like beginning of main card. If I were to guess exactly when, I think right at the beginning of the main card. Why are we picking Charles? He's going to be walking him down. He's going to have the pressure the entire fight. Max accepts the back foot very often, and especially when a guy has a grappling upside, I favor them, especially when they're moving forward. Oliveira's going to be moving forward. Max is going to make it difficult for him to track him down with his footwork. But Max is also one of the most hittable fighters in the history of the sport. Statistically, he is. He's literally been hit the most in the sport's history. Love you too, Christian. So people worried about Charles's defense, worry about Max's defense as well. They have a little bit of boxing promo here. Come on. Please choose Max to win. We want Charles Oliveira to win. I just got Loner Kavanaugh right last fight, my man. Is Kamaru, think Kamaru Usman fights on the White House? No. Maybe, but that'd be disappointing, wouldn't it? Why am I not picking RDR? He's way slower. He's way more labored overall with his movements. Yeah, I think Kyle's much quicker, good on the outside. Karate stance keeps him at distance. Kyle's going to want to force clinch, and I think Bahayo does a good job avoiding that, and he's going to land some big shots with RDR coming in. They were all ranked. Yeah, welcome to you have to beat ranked fighters to get to the title. That's kind of how it works. 2027 rematch, Holloway versus Topuria. I think Khabib is the second greatest lightweight all time. Don't get me wrong, but nonetheless. He's the best lightweight ever. He's the second greatest behind Makhachev. You think Jones versus Alex is a lock to be announced? I am 99.9% certain that the main event of the White House card is John Jones and Alex Pereira. It has to be. Answer this question for me, boys. If you think Max is going to win, right? If he knocks down Charles Oliveira. Do you think Max is going to go down on the ground with Charles? No. And by the way, when do you guys just all of a sudden decide that Max has a one-shot knockout power? What's up, Cam? Doing well? Colby versus Conor, that is not happening. Conor McGregor is not on the White House card. It's been so in and out with these reports, but he's not on the White House card, boys. Michael Johnson's still fighting. As of right now, he is. If Oliveira beats Holloway, he's above Khabib on the lightweight GOAT list. I can see the argument for that. Yeah, that's the thing. Is Charles going to follow him up? Is Max going to follow him up? What is the difference between greatest and best? Greatest is in terms of what you have accomplished. Best is skill. If I'm better than somebody at something, it means that I'm higher skilled overall than them. I have a better talent overall, whatever it is. If I'm better than them in a sport, that means skill for skill, I'm better. If I'm greater, it means I've accomplished more overall. It's your accolades. That's essentially kind of what it is. You know what I mean? The greatest NFL quarterback of all time, or the greatest NFL player of all time is Tom Brady. Is he the best football player of all time? No. He's not the better athlete than Aaron Rodgers, for example, right? If Max wins, who is his next opponent? Why are we getting all these like recaps of old fights? What's going on here? What do we get in this like Holly Holm, Misha Tate thing? What's going on? What is that? This is bigger than the Flying Jets. Cooper, what are you doing, bro? A future city from Cooper. That is insane. Holy, man. Bro, Cooper has set an equivalent of 12 galaxies. Holy, bro. What a freaking animal. What a freaking animal. And then another galaxy. I mean, he's just piling it on. This guy Cooper, he sent a Future City, Flying Jets, and 2 galaxies. What a freaking animal, man. Tobias wins? Yes, that's why I have him circled. If thought is in like 40 minutes. So in like 40 minutes, I'll leave the live for like 20 minutes and come right back. What was the bigger upset? Holly beating Ronda or Ilya beating Volk? What do you mean Ilya beating Volk? What are we doing, boys? Ilya was like evens with Volk. Cooper, bro, bless you, by the way. You don't have to do all that. That's insane what you've been doing, you absolute freaking legend. Bless you, Cooper, my guy. Thank you, bro. I'm pretty sure I'm already following you, right? No, I'm not. Well, I'll just follow back. Cooper, you're the legend, bro. All-time legend of the live streams, my guy. Thank you, my man. Insane what you do. Means the world, bro. Do we got a chance today? We got a chance today. I'm predicting us to win. Are they running another promo for Max? And can we just get this going? White House reveals now? No. You're there live. Energy's crazy. That's sick. Imagine when the main event gets here. If Max drops Charles, does he go to the ground? I don't think he does. I don't think he does. He's going to have to play with that guard at that point. I saw the Dober odds thing. Yeah, I'm keeping Johnson. I never changed my predictions after Monday. I am already 0-1. I was 0-1 last card, and I ended up, or no, maybe 2 cards ago, and I went 10-3. Or maybe, I think it was last card. Last card, I started off 0-1. I went 11-2. Shoot Dogger, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. More hype for the co-main? You are not more hype. Maybe if you're a huge RDR fan, I guess. But more hype for the co-main event than you are for the main event? That's crazy. If Max wins, who's his next opponent? I don't know who either guy's next opponent is if they win, to be honest. No way you think Charles is going to win. I don't think Charles Oliveira is going to win. I know Charles Oliveira is going to win. What was the bigger upset? Sean beating Izzy or Jan beating Marab? It was a 100% Sean beating Izzy. Like, it wasn't even close. How is Cody an underdog? It's just a trend he's been on, really. It hasn't looked the greatest for him. I'll ask you this, DBM. Who's going to be the fresher fighter in the 4th and 5th rounds? Probably Max. Max, I think, is a better cardio, but I don't think Charles' cardio is washed up either. And I don't think Max is going to be forcing too heavy of a pace that Oliveira won't be forcing himself. You know what I mean? I think the pace will be set by Oliveira. If Max starts setting the pace later, that'll be interesting. What was the bigger up? I already read that. Is it crazy that I'm more excited for the Charles Max than any championship fight right now besides Ilya and Islam? I think Charles Max is one of the biggest fights you could put on in the sport today. Like, literally, hands down, one of the biggest fights you could put on, no question. Where to watch? It's on Paramount. Paramount Plus. If you guys are not already following, you like daily MMA content, I'm live every single day. I post on TikTok every single day, and I'm live for every single fight card. You will get every single bit of MMA news on my channels. You'll get every single bit of like the correct opinions, the best predictions on my channels on both TikTok and YouTube every single day. So make sure you click that follow button if you're not already following. Don't be lame. Don't be lame. Click that follow button. I feel you, JJ. It'll be a good fight. What happened to Johnson? The line movement's a little bit interesting. Usually get most of your predictions right. Yes, we went. So I'll tell you the predictions so far in the year. 10-1, 10-3, 10-3, 8-6, not the greatest. And then 11-2. That's the first 5 cards on the year. When are the prelims starting? We just had the first early prelim of the night. Why Font? Better boxer, much better striker overall. Will be able to stop the takedowns. I think Raul Rosas is way overrated in terms of his grappling. Too big of a step up. Are you confident Charles gets Max down? Yes. Double underhooks. He's going for a ride. How do you like Cody Dirty? I don't know about that, man. That's not my thing. Rounds and stuff like that. Tobias better wrestle. I'd be shocked if he doesn't. I don't know about that, Iron Wolf. Safest is wild. Are you sure? How sure am I on Kyle? He's my, I think, second most confident prediction on the card. Yeah, second most confident on the card is Kyle Wahayo. +100 significant strike performances in UFC history. 17 for Max Holloway is insane. Insane. Charles is my most confident? No. No. My most confident is Dante Johnson. What's better, 326 or 318? 318. 326 is the better main event. What do you think Charles is winning? Why do I think Charles is winning? Pressure, double underhooks with the grappling. He's going to get in the clinch a lot against him. My guy, Cam. We are already 0-1, but don't worry. We were 0-1 last week. We finished 11-2. Most live underdog, Rob Font, Bruno Ferreira, Charles Oliveira, Michael Johnson's now an underdog, Cody Garbrandt. I think the most live underdog is Rob Font. I think he's in my top 5 predictions, so there you go. What is next for Peyton Talbot? I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do with Talbot. Who does Charles fight next if he wins? I don't know who either guy fights next if they win, to be honest. It's weird with lightweight. Lightweight is kind of screwing themselves with the way it's been match made. We won't go into it. Tobias will win this one. Tobias should get the submission here. Swear to God if he tries to strike. What are my top 5 predictions? No worries. One of them fell off. So the Jung Young Lee fight was supposed to happen next. That one was a part of the top 5. Now it's cooked. Because he had weight issues. Early prelims have already started. We already got through the first fight. Did Tobias win? He's up next. What do we got here? So yeah, it was Jung Young Lee, Rafael Tobias. Jung Young Lee's no longer fighting. Dante Johnson, Caio Bahalio, Rob Font. Those are my top 5. Not in that particular order, but those are my top 5. Lee was fighting Ilya. He wouldn't have won. What do you think of Ignacio Bahamondes, brother? He's mid. He's mediocre. He's overrated as a prospect. He's very overrated as a prospect. What's your worst record that you can remember? The worst record I've had on a card is 8-6. My UFC Houston card was tied with my worst record ever. I've never had an even or negative card. Ever. Charlie! Peyton versus Sandhagen for International Fight Week would be great. I'd be shocked if they book Sandhagen for against Peyton. I think that should be next. I don't think it will be. You think Oliveira's beating Max Holloway? Yes, that's why I have him circled. How do we get this in the chat, boys? How do we get this every time in the chat? You see my predictions right under my face in the TikTok chat. How do you ask me what my predictions are? Do you have Charles winning? No, I just have him circled for decoration, for the vibes. Who do you think is on the White House card? Alex Pereira, John Jones, Ilya Topuria, Justin Gaethje. I think those are the 2 title fights. Anything else, not a clue in the world. If Topuria is not on there, I think it's Volkanovski, Gene Silva. That's what I think it is. Please explain why you had Fernandez beating Bellato, because it proves you only look at record. It has nothing to do with the record. I literally broke it down on my YouTube and on my TikTok. He was actually battering Bellato the whole fight. If you were watching the fight, he was literally whooping Bellato. The right hand was landing at will. The clinch, the collar tie especially. The uppercuts he was landing, the collar tie were fantastic. Knees to the body. He had an advantage in the clinch in that fight as well. He got caught. The White House fights will be released today. Moicano or Duncan? I'd go Duncan as of right now. Fern wins 9 out of 10 times, which sucks from MMA. Yeah, exactly. I think Fernandez beats him a majority of the time. I mean, you were watching that fight. I don't know how you get, Bellato was 100% the guy that was easily. He's been dropped by a left hook in 2 other fights. That's great. And Bellato hasn't had really a stellar UFC performance recently, has he? Fernandez was a much more explosive fighter. He was landing the right hand at will. GI, thank you for the file. Appreciate it. And Bellato doesn't have some, insane left hook. It wasn't a traditional left hook. It was off of the collar tie that Fernandez had. And he ended up leaving himself open off the collar tie. And Bellato threw, a pretty interesting left hook, and it landed. The first fight was good. You missed the first round knockout, Eric. What would happen if GSP kept fighting? Woodley, I think he beats Woodley. Usman, I think Usman would have beaten him in his prime. What do I think is next for Gene Silva? If they rush it, they're going to do Gene Silva versus Volk. If they don't, they're going to do Gene Silva versus, Yair, maybe. I don't know. Yair. I don't know. It's interesting. Who you got next fight? Can't see. Does it not show my predictions at the bottom? Can you guys see my predictions at the bottom of the screen? Like, you can see who I have at the bottom. Yeah, it shows. Well, I mean, what are we doing? Seriously. What are your predictions for the White House card? I actually no longer have a single clue on what the fights are other than the main event. The main event, I'm certain, is Jones and Pereira. The co-main event, I'm like 80% sure is like Topuria Gaethje. Adesanya will win in Seattle. Colby Covington versus Bo Nickel is not happening. Not in the White House, not international. It'll never happen. Why would Gene Silva fight for the belt? Didn't he just lose? He also just won. He beat Arnold Allen. If they're going to give anybody a title shot, they're going to give it to Gene Silva. If they're going to accelerate Volkanovski, make him a little bit more active while waiting for the winner of Murphy and Evloev. Murphy and Evloev fight March 21, right? If they're going to put Volk on this White House card, the guy that would be getting the shot is going to be Gene Silva. Round prediction for the main, round 2, Oliveira sub. RoboCop getting revenge tonight. He's going to probably get put to sleep again. Like the idea of Jean Silva and Aljo. I don't mind that either. I think it's a sick fight. But I don't think Aljo wants it. Aljo's quite literally actually denied it. Opinion on Brendan Allen. Mediocre at best. I saw the Dober Johnson movement. That was actually insane. Luis MF Calistenia. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Follower number 15 on the live stream. They're not doing Ilya Makhachev anytime soon either. I agree with you on that. What do you know about Don Johnson? He's going to completely walk through Cody Brunner. Just how it's going to go. Is the White House card going to be announced after all the fights are done? I'm not sure. I think it's going to be announced during the card, during the main card. Early main card, like right before the first fight of the main card. That's when I think it gets announced. Jay, thank you for the follow. Here's why. Here's why I think it'll get announced at the beginning of the main card, right? So if they announce at the beginning of the main card, you get as much viewership as you can get without taking too many eyes away from the main focal point of the event. So if you announce the White House card at the beginning of the main card before the first fight starts, Brandon Corna, thank you for the first of all, I missed a couple gifts. Cooper sent a gold medal. Thank you, Cooper, my guy, again, and another 10 gold boxing gloves. While Brandon sent a heart me and 41 goals. Appreciate you, Brandon. Tattoo Adeka, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Follow number 17 in the live stream. Jay, you were follower number 16. Thank you, my guy. Andy, follower number 18 on the live. So if they announce it, when they announce the UFC White House card, they'll announce it right before the Bruno Ferreira RoboCop fight. Everyone's going to be talking about it. They're going to go into a big fight, like big fights in the main cards. Where they're going to be knockouts. Everyone will be talking about the White House fight, whatever it is. It'll die down. You'll get to the main event. You know what I mean? They get the focus right back on the main event. So I don't think they're going to announce it around the main event time because people are going to be focusing on that. They want to have people digest it and then, be able to watch the main event. Here we go. Round 1, Tobias versus Nurgazai. 454, 453, 452, 451 on my clock. For those that want to sync it up, here we go. Low kick for Nurgazai to start off. Tobias, low kick from the outside as well. Tobias, only 22 years old. Making his UFC debut here. If you're not already following, stop being a bum. Click that follow button. We're live for the entire fight card. Maybe take like a 20-minute intermission. But that's about it. Click that follow button if you're not already following. And here we go. Tobias versus Nurgazai. I think Tobias should be getting his grappling going ASAP. Ron Aberinica, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Aberinica, thank you for the follow. Here we go. Slow start for the fight. Not much action here. Good little kick to the body for Tobias. Left hand for Nurgazai was super close. The counter right hook was super close. I don't like how close he's getting to Tobias in those shots because those look like big shots that could have landed huge. But shots to the body for Nurgazai and a good teep to the body for Nurgazai. Nurgazai looks good. Low kick for Nurgazai. Tobias is overthinking it a little bit. What's up, Lexi? Yeah, I don't like how Tobias is swinging. Tobias is swinging way too far out of range. Looping shots, leaving himself open, and Nurgazai's the quicker striker. Tobias better shoot a takedown ASAP. Big shot to the body for Nurgazai. Nurgazai's going to knock him out. I'm going to be 0-2. I'm going to be 0-2. Tobias looks horrible. Unless he grapples, he's getting knocked out. Yeah, every time the commentators laugh, it does sound very, generic laugh. You know what I mean? Tobias looks out of range. He looks slower. He looks loopy. He looks like he's leaving himself way too open anytime he throws a strike. And Nurgazai going for a clinch. Interesting. Tobias immediately gets left side underhook. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Lexi. How you doing? Tobias reverses the clinch immediately, and he goes down for a... Herb is stopping the fight. Herb is trying to stop it. Herb Dean needs to step in. Herb's trying to stop the fight, and he's like doing this. He's like flailing at him. Bro, get in there. Tobias apparently got hit low, but Joe Rogan saying that it was a fair shot. Gooey Silva, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Which fight is it on Tobias and Nurgazai? Second fight of the night. Did anybody miss weight? Any interesting cuts? Jung Young Lee is out of the fight for Bolaño, so that's not happening. So punch low for Nurgazai apparently. And Tobias got hit low. I'm not going to live stream it. I get banned, bro. We're not doing this. Every time these... Yeah, which fight is it? I already answered that. It's on Paramount Plus, boys. Paramount Plus. What fight do you think folder? Robbo, my guy, the English, man. What fight do I think folder? Eric, my guy. Folded? What do you mean, what fight do I think folded? No, green circle, I don't know. No, it's just my predictions. Clear miss, but I don't get the folded thing, though. What do you mean, what fight? Oh, fell out. Oh, I don't know. For the White House card? I don't know. I think they got it back. I think it was John Jones. I think it was John Jones pulling with negotiations, and then they got it back with the way the manager was talking. Are the first two fights in the main card on CBS? Not a clue in the world. Not a clue. Here we go. Tobias and Nurgazai back in after Tobias got hit low into the nuts, and here we're back. Yeah, Nurgazai's landing big on him. I'm going to go 0-2. I'm going 0-2. Nurgazai's going to knock him out. Other creators have live streamed the other fights and haven't gotten banned. I'm not risking my account because you don't know how to set up a stream. That's just not going to happen. Good check of a low kick for Tobias. Does his own low. Tobias looks like garbage on the feet. For the love of God, shoot a takedown. He's going to get knocked out. Kiel, thank you for the follow. Expect a knockout for Nurgazai in this fight, boys. Tobias lost. As bad as Herb Dean is right now, yes, he's still the best referee in the world. The referees are so bad, that's the standard. Yeah, Nurgazai's going to knock him out. Every time he's landing great shots to the body with his hands. Tobias tries a high kick. He looks slower. He looks loopy. He looks like he's way too open. He looks like he's unreasonable confidence in his striking. He needs to grapple. Left hook again lands for Nurgazai. Significant strikes, 24-4 in favor of Nurgazai, apparently. Yeah, just big shots again for Nurgazai up there. Just bad look for Tobias early on. Left hand for Nurgazai to the body. Shoot a takedown, Tobias, for the love of God. I mean, how do you come in on a full camp and you just... Do you watch tape on your opponent at all? Seriously, do these camps watch tape on their opponents at all? Nurgazai's just landing kicks to the body. It's frustrating to watch a fighter just completely abandon what they need to be doing to win the fight. Right hand for Tobias lands. Big right hook for Nurgazai and a left hook counter for Tobias. Big shots landing for both guys. He's fighting like he's on a 3-hour short notice, yeah. I think Tobias is going to get knocked out bad. Right hook lands for Nurgazai. I literally think Tobias is going to get hit big here. Like, he's just leaving himself wide open. I'm guessing they announced the White House card before the Rob Font fight. I think they're going to announce it before the first fight of the main card. On the main card as it starts. Spinning wheel kick for Tobias. Yeah, what a fantastic decision that was. My God, Tobias looks horrible. He's not shooting a takedown. We're going to have Nurgazai coming in to start it off 1-0. We're going to be 0-2 to start the card off, boys. Not the best of starts. Not the best of starts. Round what right now? We are going into round 2 of Nurgazai and Tobias. That high kick was slow. The spinning kick is slow. I mean, it's bad. Tobias needs to grapple. He needs to grapple. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know how you sit there and you watch tape on your opponent. I mean, there's no way they're watching tape. There's no way they're watching this stuff. There's no way they're breaking it down. Did Barca win today? Oh my God, they won. Oh, I can't do it anymore with these guys, man. Yeah, Brenson Ribeiro submitted him. Here we go, round 2. Tobias and Nurgazai. Raiden, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Left hand to the body for Nurgazai to start off round 2. 454, 53, 52 on my clock. Big left hook for Nurgazai lands again. And a hand for Tobias gets in there as well. But there's this tick that Nurgazai has where he keeps wiping something on his eye or his face. I don't know why he keeps doing that. He's been doing that every fight, and he still got it. I don't remember what the UFC 200 one. It was different for 300, so. Teep to the body for Nurgazai. Looked like it was low. Tobias was kind of complaining. Tobias is yet to shoot a takedown in a fight where he's the much better grappler. I did see the Yamal goal, yeah. Another good left hand for Nurgazai lands. I'd be shocked if Nurgazai doesn't knock him out. If Tobias is going to be standing on the feet the whole time, I'd be shocked. Because with the way Tobias is fighting, he's loopy, he's way too hittable, and he's fighting like a complete idiot. He's getting hit and tagged big time. He still has yet to shoot a takedown like a moron. Low kick for Nurgazai in the left hand. I mean, what is the goal for Tobias? What exactly did his corner tell him in between rounds? Because, my God. I don't get it either. I don't get it either, Lexi. There we go. Finally a takedown for Tobias. He bails on it in the middle of it, which was so weird. He looked like he was in on it. Big uppercut right there for Nurgazai. Tobias finally going into the clinch. Getting an outside trip. Fighting the left side underhook. There we go. Wow, shocker. I'm getting some success trying to grapple this guy. But Nurgazai is actually doing a good job defending it. But Tobias does get left side underhook. Nurgazai not doing a great job defending with the underhooks, though. He has no clue what he's doing with the underhooks. And Tobias is getting inside this single leg, trying to go high crotch. He has a lock. He can get this. He just needs to lock in with it. Why does White Shorts keep touching his eyes? It's a tick he has. It's for whatever reason. He just keeps doing it. It's like Poirier trying to lift his shorts constantly. Tobias needs to keep chaining this takedown here. Nurgazai's making him work for it, though. With all due respect, he did look like he grabbed the cage, though. Tobias trying to go in low on the ankles. Single leg again for Tobias. Nurgazai trying to shove the head. Hits the head. Tobias still trying to chain this single. Not doing a good job at it. And he looks like he tired himself out. And now Nurgazai lands on him. Tobias bails on the entry. And we lost the fight. We lost the fight. We lost the fight. Simple as that. We lost the fight. May, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Big left hand looping for... No, insane. Insane. It's a bad look for Nurgazai. It's just a horrible look for Tobias. It's a horrible look for Tobias. Can't even get the take. Oh! Oh, big way for Tobias! Tobias hurt Nurgazai. I can't believe it. He just lands a random counter. One of the dumbest counters he could have thrown. I've been doing well, Lexi. How you doing? And Tobias going in for a takedown. Tobias has Nurgazai hurt, and he goes in for a takedown. But the good thing is he gets it. And now he's in the mount. He's mounted over Nurgazai right now and big ground and pound. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We may have gotten something out of this. Elbows. Some big shots for Tobias on top. He's in mount with 1:30 left in round 2. Insane. I don't know how this fight just turned around like that. But we're here. Potential stoppage opportunity for Rafael Tobias after looking horrible throughout the whole fight. And he's going for this arm triangle over Nurgazai. He's in the mount. He's got the arm triangle set up. And he's going to be going for it. He's going to pass guard. I think he's going to get it. Nope. He bailed on it. He jumped for a submission before getting it. Why was he thinking about passing before getting it? That was horrible on Tobias. He gets completely reversed by Nurgazai, and now he's breathing heavily out of his mouth, exhausted. That is a horrible, 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 horrible showcase and transition for Tobias. That was so bad. DTX, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. He literally had him, and he got reversed in mount because he rushed the position. So stupid. He had Nurgazai hurt, and he shoots for a takedown. Then he gets the mount, and he rushes the mount, and he gets reversed. And now Nurgazai's on top of him, landing some big ground and pound. 29 seconds left. Tobias blows his position. Definitely blew the round. We're about to go 0-2. Yep. And Tobias is getting battered. 15 seconds left in round 2. My top 5 predictions are not all prelims. There are 2 on the prelims and there are 2 on the main card. One of the prelims ones ended up getting cut off. I have Bahalio and Rob Font in my top 5 predictions. One of my top 5 are losing right now. Rafael Tobias. Gone. We're about to start 0-2 on the card. He's not even getting out grappled. He hurts Nurgazai, then goes for a takedown. And then when he gets mount, he rushes the position he has in the arm triangle that he definitely had secured. He didn't lock in the choke and pass guard. I mean, a straight up bonehead move. Horrible start. Horrible start. Especially with Fernandez coming in. I mean, look at that right hook that just lands clean on the chin of Nurgazai. Gets his eyes rolled back. That lands on Fernandez. He goes out cold. Lands for us, and we don't get it. The commission might be disappointed with this fight picking performance. That's what I'm saying, Brandon, bro. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening, man. Tobias, I don't understand you. I literally don't get what's going on to them. Horrible, horrible look. Here we go. Round 3, Tobias needs a finish. He looks exhausted, and they're going in for a hug. These two people do not know each other. Anyways. God taking out all my parlays. Christian, bro. Here we go. 442, 441, 440 in round 3 of Nurgazai versus Tobias. Good teep to the body for Nurgazai. Tobias needs pressure, and he needs to get him down, just like he did earlier. He hurt him in counter. He needs to pressure, and he needs to get him down. There is no other way for him to win this fight. He's not winning this fight on the feet. Good left hook counter for Tobias. Left hand for Nurgazai. Good teep to the body for Nurgazai. I think the body work for Nurgazai is added up big time. Tobias is breathing big from his mouth here. Oh, yeah, the card's going to get better for me. It's not going to end up like this. Come on. We're not going to get whooped on this card like that. Oh, no, we're going 0-2. Tobias is making us 0-2. That's not even a question. It's over. This fight has been over since the moment he decided not to be grappling. And the moment he did get a good grapple. I mean, he grappled and immediately got mount. I think it kind of tells us enough. But I did see that, Piccolo. A little weird, but is what it is. You know that. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Good left hook counter for Tobias. Low kick for Nurgazai. Tobias marching forward. 3:15 left to get a finish for him. Did Tobias' corner tell him he needs a finish? Because he's not acting like that. At least we're going to see Rosas get slammed. I don't know why people want to see Rosas get slammed. I think he's a fun guy. He's a cool guy. But, like, he's just not great. He's not a great fighter. If you can make any fight right now, what would it be? Topuria Makhachev. It's not even a conversation. Topuria Makhachev at 155. Tobias rushes in with some big shots. Nurgazai shoves him off. 2:40 left. Teep to the body for Nurgazai again. Tobias complaining on a nut shot. Tobias moving like a heavyweight. Worse, if anything. Teep to the body for Tobias. Teep to the body for Nurgazai. Somebody tell Tobias he lost this fight if he doesn't get a finish. Good low kick for Nurkic. I mean, Tobias' movement is ridiculously slow. Low kick for Tobias. This is insane. Oh, knee for Tobias just misses. Right hand lands. He needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to get aggressive. He needs to put stuff out there that really shouldn't be put out there. Tobias marching forward. Good jab for Tobias. Good teep for Nurkic. Good low kick for Nurkic. Jab for Tobias. My stream is Paramount Plus. 122, 121, 120 on my clock. You could sync it on the YouTube. I think you could pause my stream on YouTube and then watch from there. Ilya versus Islam, November, December. If they're gonna make it this year, that's when it would be. Right hand for Tobias lands. Minute and 8 seconds left. Bit of a frustrating fight to watch. It's always frustrating when a guy's down 2-0 and he's not doing anything it takes to win. Eric, thank you for the heart. We appreciate it. Nurkic also cruising, so a little bit of a stale round here. Single leg for Tobias, and he immediately lets go of it. I'm 20 seconds ahead of you on Paramount. I'm usually behind a lot of the people. So, good wizard for Nurkic defending the takedown of Tobias, and Tobias loses. We're 0-2 on the card. We are 0-2 on the card. Is Tobias Brazilian? Yes. Yes, it's true. The White House card is being announced today. And yeah, Tobias gets the back of Nurkic with 10 seconds to go. He's trying to get like a Sulev stretch, but it's... I mean, it might have worked. He got a Sulev stretch, and it was just too late. Could you imagine? I mean, like, seriously, could you imagine he just fought with a bit of a pace to start the fight? I'm 0-2 as well. We were 11-2 last card. We're 0-2 this card. Little start, little bad start. No worries, boys. No worries. No worries. Two weird fights. Did Tobias know he was in a fight? I think Tobias thought it was a 5-rounder. Surely. Surely Tobias thought it was a 5-rounder. Oh, man. Such a stupid, stupid start for Tobias, man. Just horrible. It was just horrible from him. 0-2. I think my first ever 0-2 start on a card. Like, literally ever. Literally ever. Yeah, he could have submitted him and he grappled earlier. Decided to grapple the last 30 seconds of the round, and we saw it again in the other one. I mean, the guy's an idiot, man. Oh, that's cool. Max Holloway's son and wife's names are on the canvas. We are 0-2 to start the card. Tobias is like praying he gets the win here, by the way. I missed a Viking hammer from Cooper. How did I miss the Viking hammer, Cooper? Eric with the heart meat. Cooper with a Viking hammer, sending another galaxy and a half, this guy. A whale diving from Cooper. That's another, like, a little bit over 2 galaxies. This guy's losing his mind. A let him cook from Eric. A whale diving from Cooper. I mean, this guy Cooper, boys. This guy Cooper has sent me like 20,000 coins on the live. This is insane. This is legitimately insane. And we're all getting whooped. We're all getting whooped on this card. 0-2 to start off. This is insane. Cooper with the 10. Oh, no. He's going more. He's going more. Insane. Sumadarji versus Jesus Aguilar. And look, at least we get a win here. Reginaldo de Santana and Ulysse, thank you for the follow. Kino, thank you for the follow. If you guys are not already following, we're live every single fight card. We go live every single day. We post on TikTok every single day. You get the best MMA content every single day on TikTok, on YouTube, over here. So make sure you click that follow button. Do not be lame. Click that follow button. Eric, thank you for the 4 roses. Appreciate you. The 35 gold boxing gloves from Cooper, my guy. And subscribe to the YouTube link in bio. Could you post your reaction to the White House card announcement? I always will. On TikTok, I will. Always. I make TikToks during the fights. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. One of the baddest fights you've ever seen. How do these guys how do these guys have a UFC guy? Yeah, it was really bad. Appreciate you, Mike, my guy. We're getting whooped right now. Chaos is 2-0. It's sick. Insane start for him. Alexandro, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What's going on, Omar? What's happening to the Johnson fight? I don't know if it's going to get cut off or not. I don't know. Jesus Aguilar walking out. Interesting. Interesting. 0-3 incoming. Sumadarji's not losing this. No, come on. Aguilar's going to struggle to close the distance. Sumadarji's going to be able to keep him on the outside. He's going to be able to jab him up. It's going to be big. When do you think they'll announce it during the main card? I think at the very beginning of it. It gives people time to digest it, talk about it, then watch a bunch of like big fights and knockouts, and then come to the main event. People have digested it, you know what I mean? We already lost the top 5 prediction, and we lost 2 straight fights. You got Dana or Eddie Hearn, maybe the guy that's not like 70. Rough start, boys. Rough start. Okay, so for this fight, I'm going to have to miss live for just a bit. I'm going to turn the live off for like 20 minutes, boys. I got to go eat with the family. It's Ramadan, so I'm just going to go eat with the family, and I'm going to come back. So the YouTube live and the TikTok live will be back up in like 20 to 25 minutes, no longer than that. So at the very most, I'll miss this fight on live, go eat with the family, and come right back for the entire prelims and main card. All right, boys? Everything after the Sumadarji fight. So on YouTube and on TikTok, click the follow button on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube. I'll post a TikTok as soon as I go live as well, so don't worry, you won't be missing anything. I'm gonna go eat with the family. Ramadan Kareem to those that are partaking in it. Over 500 people in here. So sorry. What's up, Michelle? So sorry that I have to end live for just literally 20-25 minutes, boys. I do not do that, TR6. That's not what I do. This is literally just prediction. So, boys, listen. I'm going to go eat with the family. 20 to 25 minutes, I'll be back live. I'm going to announce it in the Discord. The link is in bio. Click the follow button on TikTok so you get the notification. Subscribe on YouTube so you get the notification. And yeah, I'll post on TikTok as well so everybody will see it. Ramadan Kareem, give me 20 to 25 minutes, and I'll be seeing you boys, all right? Love you all. You guys all better be back. All 550 of you guys better be back for right after it, all right? Love you all. Be right back. 20, 25 minutes. See you guys.